Hello, once again, welcome from the sandy, jungle-like beaches of my hometown. You can hear the waves in the background crashing, making it all feel so nice and relaxed and very vacation-like. I do need a vacation, like probably most everybody right now. All right, so let's do something different today. I'm going to talk about my first audiobook experience. Yes, that's what's going to happen today. A big note, I am by no means bashing the reader's performance or the narrator for doing her job poorly. Absolutely not. I'm just explaining my experience with audiobooks, coming from a very visual person, all of a sudden going to a different medium of experiencing a story. The book in question, Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Alright, so Throne of Glass was published in 2012. I didn't check it out until July 2019, and only because Goodreads recommended I should try an audiobook version. I was like, sure, why not? I picked Throne of Glass. Just picked it without even thinking about it. I do not know the person's name who does the narration. I'm completely oblivious about that. So generally speaking, this story was what I expected of young adult fantasy. Nothing really too surprising or too disappointing in that sense. The males were handsome and a little bit of brooding, and the females were pretty and cunning. The protagonist was kind of bland, I found, but of course she was still a very special snowflake and a real tough cookie. So my audiobook experience. Generally speaking, I prefer a voice in a lower register. I know right now my voice is a little higher and people are going to be like, but Elliot, you're being a little bit hypocritical. You know, you have a really high voice too. I know, but if I personally read or listen to an entire book, it's just a lot more soothing for me if it's a lower register. I found that the narrator made the protagonist sound a little extra bitchy without it being in the script. So there was no need for the actual kind of snark and a tone of voice when the protagonist was speaking. And I even double checked with the actual book if it says somewhere, you know, she hissed or she kind of snapped at someone. So that really clouded my experience of this protagonist, which brings me to the next point. There's always some form of artistic interpretation, if you want to or not, if you are reading someone else's work for someone else. So I prefer as unbiased an approach as possible to give the fairest chance to someone's work. I know we're tired sometimes and just not in a good mood, so read something and it kind of rubs us the wrong way, even though it's other times it wouldn't. But yeah, I would like to try to give it the fairest chance possible. Right, the verdict. Overall, I think this audiobook version turned me away from the entire series because I really feel like I could have enjoyed the series for what it was. You know, it was a fun, dramatic, young adult fantasy story, and I would have been okay with it just to read when you don't want to really think about anything else. So unfortunately, maybe I'll give it a try at some point, but not anytime soon. Alright, that's enough from me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of me, and thanks for watching.